ClefWorks is a chamber music festival that is presented in a very unpretentious and social atmosphere with other art forms layered in on top of the music.
We had in Montgomery a very ready audience, but one that didn't know it was an audience, and all you needed to do was sort of drop something in there and it would crystallize.
It's not what you would really expect to hear if you sit down and listen to traditional orchestra or symphony.
It's great music, it's surprising. It's both new music and old music. We have found that people who thought they really would not or did not like chamber music have participated in ClefWorks and found that they actually do like it.
Everybody, everyone, I saw no one that didn't just really get wrapped up into what was going on.
The audience came from all walks of life with a wide variety of backgrounds. They also got to know the musicians, and when you get to know the musicians, that makes the music more real for you.
It appealed to and was put on and sponsored by a very broad group.
It was a wonderful cross-section of our community.
ClefWorks is unique in that we bring in world-class musicians into Montgomery and give the audience a chance to interact with them.
Before or after each ClefWorks concert, there is a social gathering, a time when people can talk about the music they heard. People might want to talk about how they were surprised by it, or what they liked about it, or what they didn't like about it, and that's okay too.
The audience plays a role with the musicians, and that's pretty rare when you think of classical music.
I think for those who sponsored us, they were able to attach their name with something exciting and fresh and unique in the community. And the recognition they received from that association has been great for them. Our sponsors were able to have their employees at events, and through that social connection, it was a great business development opportunity for them. We certainly had the traditional ways of recognizing our sponsors. They were listed in the program. They are on our website that has a significant number of hits. The media has been mighty kind to us, and in so many of our articles, our sponsors were mentioned, and great photographs and things like that also that included many of our sponsors along the way. For so many people, ClefWorks has been a labor of love and a major volunteer effort.
The volunteers were diverse in age, they were diverse in background. Some were students, some were professionals, some were homemakers.
And for those who chose to volunteer with us for the premiere season, most of them are interested in coming back.
It's the presentation of music as I never could have imagined it.
The word that continues to be used in reference to ClefWorks is magic.
The program is, I think, true to its goals and aspirations of presenting chamber music in different atmospheres, layering in different art forms in an unpretentious and social manner, while at the same time striving and succeeding in educating the public as well as aspiring musicians. The award for the composition competition went to a fellow named Michael Barnett. He wrote a piece called Ask the Wind. After being announced as winner, we flew him here to Montgomery to attend the ClefWorks Musical Festival. And his piece, he had never heard performed. He had written it, but had never heard it performed. To see him hear his piece played for the first time was very emotional to him, because his piece, Ask the Wind, was written during a very emotionally nomadic period in his life.
What has happened with our composition competition is it has become a great way for those outside of Montgomery to become aware of ClefWorks as an organization and of our efforts. And as a result, we have had people submitting compositions from all over the world to be a part of this. And for our audience, it's unique because we get the composers here, and they are able to ask the composers questions during our social gatherings, either before or after the concert. In addition, we allow the composer to introduce the piece of music, and it's fascinating for those in the audience to hear firsthand some of the motivation and planning that went into the piece and the emotion that goes into it. And for the audience, when they hear firsthand the description of a piece before they hear it, then once again you have the magic of ClefWorks.